Jesus. This is not...
Animation.
This is like they hired a Simpsons writer to like come up with the drunk dad character. Like, what is the funniest drunk dad character they could think of?
And then they got a Simpsons voice actor to do the performance.
Ah, one last mouth to feed. Ah.
I really tried, but he wouldn't come. Please.
How much more tragic would it be if he just goes back and the dad's just asleep and, like, begrudgingly won't wake up? Like, saying nothing is so much more strong than having them like, fuck that kid.
So much more. So much more.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
What the fuck is this death animation?
It's weird because he's very clearly not drowning, which is the one thing you emphatically need to depict in this scene.
Oh my god, how is this game so bad at this? How did this become a critical darling while being so bad at this? Was it really, like...
No, people were just fucking desperate for anything that felt like cinema. Seriously.
It doesn't look like someone drowning. What the fuck?
All the fucking game pundits were like, oh, we just want Roger Ebert to accept and love us.
I can't imagine being in a position where I was talking to Roger Ebert and I wanted to talk to him about video games.
Never in my fucking life would I.
I would pretend I didn't know what they were.
I'd be like, I don't even know. Play?
Say
basketball?
So
now the real power move would be to make it turn out that Shelby is John Shepard's brother, but that he's also not the origami killer, and this is just a big red herring and has nothing to do with anything.
Yep. So yeah, that's the twist.
That's dumb as fuck.
Oh.
It is dumb. I will say this: I appreciate that the most likable character was in fact the murderer. That's. If I'm going to give the game credit for anything, it's that. The one character that was half likable.
Literally...
Absolutely.
The first thing that I said when I started saying, oh, maybe it's Scott, is that, like, dude is the only likable character in the game, and
Josh,
that's the person David... That's...
I knew you were going to show off. As soon as you fucking guessed that, I was like, Josh is going to show off at the end of this fucking season. Sure enough.
I'm not showing off. I mean, like, that's just the, like the whole reason that I went to this in the first place. Like, David Cage is the hack writer who would do this.
But it's, like, not honestly, hack writer move. It's kind of great, actually. Like, it's the only good thing out of this game is that the one character you're rooting for is a piece of shit. Like, that's the only thing I like about this game.
Go ahead, Risker.
I was just gonna say, like, the one thing I don't like about this is, like, I don't know if I like how there's some scenes with this character, like, where we kill the dude, where basically it's just, like, all of your narrations and all of your actions afterwards imply that you don't know who killed him. Like, your internal narrations.
Definitely.
So the way I was wondering about this scene, I can't remember how it went. The way that that was framed, did we have a cut where this could have happened, or?
Yeah, we cut away to the girl. Yeah.
I've definitely seen two different reactions to this reveal. The first kind of reaction is the, oh, well, that's the, okay, yeah, that actually, like, that's kind of cool. And the other is, like, Shelby was the only thing I liked, and then this game took him away from me. And, like, I do kind of mourn the loss of the one character in this game I liked, but I guess, yeah, I mean, like, that does definitely make it more impactful.
I guess. I don't understand why he was investigating himself.
He wasn't investigating, he's cleaning up. This is what he's doing. He was gathering all the evidence that he did it, and now he's burning all of it.
Also, it's fun for serial killers to do this kind of stuff. Retracing.
It would be fun to investigate your own, like, serial murder. I would totally do
It'd be so much fun.
I would do a true crime podcast about it.
Oh, me too. Absolutely.
I just love the slight bit of resigned regret on Shelby's face where he's just... It's more like, just like... I've got to stop drowning kids. This is becoming a real problem.
All right, one more and I'll stop.
It's my whole weekend gone every single time. Like, I'm just gonna go, like, pop out and drown a kid. Next thing I know, it's like 3 weeks later. I'm like, oh, man.
Okay, but where did he get the money to do all of this stuff?
That's what I was gonna say. I want the scene where he rents out that banquet hall and sets up the lighting.
Yeah.
And, like, haggles the price down. Because he's like, well, I only need it for 15 minutes. Sir, you have to rent it for the whole day. We don't do 15-minute rentals of a banquet hall.
You're just like that abandoned power plant guy.
So is this going to put Madison in peril again, as usual?
I don't remember that happening.
What am I... What?
And lost your touch, girl.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
well,
what
yes,
if someone is on this 7th-story window?
Yes, it is.
Why does he have a hobbit door?
Apartment. There must be something that'll tell me where Sean Mars is.
Yeah, wait, why is the doorknob in the center? What?
That's a really good question. I had noticed that subconsciously, but I hadn't thought about it.
So now that we're here, we can try out all of Scott's chairs, right?
Oh,
we
man.
can't sit down.
That would be the ultimate payoff. Alright, we're almost done here. This is like the second to last scene, I think.
Well, I know the last scene is the infamous Sean bug scene.
Right. So for those of you watching at home, there's a bug that happens in the
Oh,
last
drink his
scene
whiskey,
with
drink his
some
whiskey.
players. With some players, where they will put in like they will go to yell
Seen
for
a
Sean, and it will just
Always
keep
trust a
playing
cop.
throughout the entire finale of the
That's
game.
why children went with him. He was
That
dressed as
happened to
a
me.
cop.
Holy fuck. I
It
just
did?
now... That opened a fucking memory box for me. Yes, that did happen.
Oh, you got blessed.
Seriously.
It's fucking hilarious. I don't think we're going to be that lucky.
His secret orchid growing room.
This is where he cultivated the orchids that he left on the chest.
The
of his
orchidarium.
victims.
I do think it's very funny that he didn't just like buy the orchids.
Shit, it needs a password.
Yeah, your
All
last
of
name
these
is your...
are very funny passwords to guess.
Got it. Max.
3
The name
letters?
John gave to his paper
What was
dogs
the
when he
what
was
was
a
the
child.
password?
It was Max, the thing that he kept wanting to name all the dogs.
An address. It's got to be where Sean Mars is.
Why
Hurry.
is there no
There's
space
no time
after
to
the
lose.
Roosevelt
Why-
Road?
Why is it even listed? Why does he just have a glowing thing that tells him where he buried a kid? Like,
Look, I
wouldn't he
forgot.
know?
Okay, got real drunk. All right, it happens.
Look, he's not even sure that's the right kid out there. Not even 100% sure.
I have Sean Mars, probably.
I have Sean Mars, right?
So you
Does your
found
kid
me.
have a striped shirt? Okay.
It's over, Scott. All those
Wait,
children
how do you-
killed justified a father
have they
for
ever
violence
met?
leaving his son?
Shut up!
No. I don't think they have.
Like, she, like, reacted like this was really shocking, but, like, does she
There's
even
one
know
child
this
left.
guy?
There might still be time to save
I-
him. Let him go.
Almost, do you remember
Do what your
reading
father
her?
couldn't do.
Oh, fucking...
Yeah, this is weird.
Get in there.
All right,
Oh, yeah,
well,
she's got to find a way out.
Did you find the hollow spot?
yeah, I think it was the center. If there is
Okay,
one.
I'm just gonna breeze this along here. There's a blocky computer component near the laptop.
3, I guess.
What is that anyway? Looks like almost like an
Why did she-
oscilloscope.
Fuck you, walls.
Yeah.
Camera cuts back to Scott, and he's just eating the rawest eggs possible.
He's making himself some raw scrambled eggs.
It's very funny to imagine, like, coming out there and just, like, sitting at the dining room table, like, eating his refrigerator
That's a bad
hamburger.
idea.
Just kind of open mouth, looking up at her, staring. And he just, like, shakes his head. He's like, I don't even care anymore.
Oh. This is a bad idea. Don't do this. Oh. Yeah, whoops. Whoopsie. Where am I? What the? No. Oh man, the digital controls here are not helping.
Our
Holy
streak of trying very hard to keep Madison alive ends here.
Holy
Jesus
fuck,
Christ.
What the fuck? Oh, she's
What
dead.
the fuck?
Oh, Jesus. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Wait, that can happen?
That was such an awkward, weird, pointless fucking death.
What the fuck?
I mean, this is the problem with putting all the emphasis on player choice. Also, the camera is lingering way
Feels
too
like I
fucking long on
broke
this.
it. What the fuck?
Yeah, it feels like it's trying to stall for time.
It's loading the explosion cutscene. That's what it was doing. It had to load an FMV.
Yikes,
That sucked.
motherfuckers.
Well, that was unintentional.
Yeah, like, okay,
Wow,
so that's
who's
Madison's
this?
story. She did all that shit and then she burned to death, I guess.
Well, I was just looking up. There's like a million ways she could die in the final scene too. So I was expecting we weren't going to get away without some horrible thing happening here. This game sucks.
What if we just get to play, like, everybody dies and Sean's like, alright, nobody's coming for me, motherfuckers, and he just, like, climbs out. Just kicks the origami killer's ass. Secret Sean mode unlocked.
That was a really dumb way to kill Madison, though. Like, come on.
It looked terrible, it felt pointless, like, the gameplay was stupid.
Is that just your review of Heavy Rain?
Yeah. Not always the look terrible stuff, although the camera work often leaves something to be desired. But... And
So I kind of expected Jaden to show up when before the apartment blew up, because that was his, lead.
Yeah. I was expecting him to come in and save her.
Long time, Ethan. Looking for a father that would be able to do what mine could not do.
Suck a dick, motherfucker.
Sacrifice himself in order to save his son.
Wait, why would your father have had to sacrifice himself?
Searched.
He could have just not been sitting around getting
And
drunk.
then
finally found it. A dad who's not currently drunk.
We don't know that.
Finally I found him, and
What are-
then I killed him.
Meanwhile, in the
forgot.
pre-HD...
Oh my God, he was ridiculous in that show.
Scott was there. Holy
Just to
shit.
find a father capable of saving his son.
Just to find a father?
He was there.
Do you have
He
any
was
idea
there,
how
he
it
saw
feels
it.
to be a worthless nothing in your
Yes.
father's eyes?
That's really
Believe me.
funny for some reason.
I've suffered just as much as my victims.
I finished your damn trials. Now give me back my son.
He's there. All you have to do is open that grate.
Okay, this doesn't make any sense. Why would you kill him?
Right.
Norman Jaden with a TKO out of nowhere.
And then some random guy shows up. So why was he gonna kill... I don't understand.
That's the thing about Shelby's motivation that doesn't make any sense. But
I'll
that
get you out of
actually,
here,
like,
Shelby.
I think that's kind of
Gotta
a
open
problem
this
with a lot
goddamn
of
grate. Gotta find something
motivated
fast.
serial killers. Is that like it's not ultimately a thing that can make a lot of sense.
I guess.
But I mean, like, we know the profile for most serial killers. Like, we know what motivates them in a lot of instances, and like, they don't have clown shoes fictional motivations like this. Like for a game where we were talking about how much true crime it predicted and how much it was influenced by the true crime of the time, it's weird that its crime is fundamentally nonsense.
It switches to like having a very romantic style of dramatic storytelling when it comes to Scott Shelby.
Yeah.
Which like
Right.
there's a lot that's compelling to him and like about the fact that he's like the only likable character, and then they kind of just like, hey, we got Sean.
So what is this poison that Ethan imbibed that is somehow deadly enough to kill him in an hour, but also like doesn't affect him at all until that hour is almost up?
It's Baja Blast.
I actually don't know if it was real poison.
Yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe the point was to kill him after he got there. Why are they up on this anyway?
Because Scott Shelby ran up here.
I would love it if
Oops,
this just
that
slowly
was the
became
wrong-
Mustafar.
Oh, that was...
It'd be great if just like every other like random pointless boss battle dude came in like it was a tag team match. Just like started jumping in after Shelby.
So now that Madison's dead, can we just kill the rest of these guys too? Like, just let's intentionally get everybody killed.
Oh, you want to see what happens? All right.
Nah.
No,
just-
don't.
Just it's. I don't think it's gonna save us anything. Just a bunch of chickens show up. Bunch of live chicken.
Okay, well, apparently missing that one thing either killed or knocked out Jaden, so...
He looks pretty dead.
Yeah. Oh no, he's still
God.
alive. Maybe. No? No? Alright, goodbye.
Damn.
This is the stupidest game. Like, it's like a 20-hour game where the climax just makes no sense and nothing matters.
Breathe. Gotta breathe.
It's like looking at a neo-noir film and deciding that, you know what this would be better as? It would be better if it was 10 times as long and the characters just randomly died at the end with no payoff or character arc.
Is it possible to kill everyone?
Yeah.
Don't leave me.
Why? Like, what kind of narrative is that? That like, okay, it's great. Like, it just belies that this developer fetishizes player choice over the story they're trying to tell.
I guess.
At least I think it's. I don't actually know for sure. Let me check. Okay, no. Okay, yes, I see how this is gonna end. We'll see it in a second. Ethan always makes it this far. Sean always gets saved.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you were gone.
Dad, I knew you would come and save me.
Sean, listen. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I want you to know that whatever happens, I love you more than anything in the world. I'm not dead.
What, he thought it would kill him
Again,
exactly
what
to
did
the
you
millisecond?
expect?
And I'm not dead.
I guess maybe Ethan has gotten too used to the wacky rules that this game normally plays with.
Oh, this is gonna be dark.
Yeah, it is. What? We laid him back down to pick him back up.
So I guess if
Oh, I
makes
see
it
what's
this
gonna
far,
happen.
he shoots him or something, or
There was general relief this morning.
Wait, what?
Police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars had been imprisoned in a well by the man.
so weird seeing so much color in this game all of a sudden.
The resolution of this case was made possible only by the bravery of Ethan Mars,
Huh?
who the police believed at one point to be the killer.
Oh, this is.
Due to his great courage,
This is not what I
don't
thought
think
was
this
going
is
to
the
happen.
original- Yeah, I don't think this is the original ending.
origami killer.
This is not, based on what
Oh,
I'm
I
reading on the
see.
wiki.
I see. I see.
Apology today. Our main headline today.
Okay, so the fact that Norman survived long enough means that we get this ending.
Oh.
If only Ethan makes it to the finale, he always gets shot by the cops.
Despite a citywide manhunt, Shelby has not yet been apprehended. Police are now mounting a nationwide operation in an effort to arrest him. In a related tragedy, it was learned that the investigation has cost the life of Madison Page, a young reporter covering the Origami Killer story.
Origami.
The investigation has cost the life of Norman Jayden.
So everyone dies except Ethan and Sean.
Jayden was killed while trying to arrest the Origami Killer in circumstances
Origami.
that are clear. A full police
I'm just going to call it that from now on. The Origami Killer.
This game motherfuck sucks. It's terrible. It's fucking horrible. There are parts of it that are absolutely god-awful, and there are parts of it that are merely mediocre. There are elements of it that are good, and all of those could have been placed into any other game.
Is this where we can live now?
Wait, did we just take possession of Madison's apartment?
Or we can keep on looking.
Oh, Jesus.
You like.
Yeah, like, wait, why did we get, like, book deal? I don't fucking know.
It doesn't matter where we live, as long as we're together.
That hurt his dad's feelings, because remember, he was at one point an architect.
Separate us again.
It's way better than that shitty house.
So I guess the whole Ethan gets blackouts just gets dropped entirely because, like, would his
needed a red herring.
wife, ex-wife, be okay with all of this after he lost him in the first place? Like,
apparently there's like a drop plot thread that had like Indigo Prophecy style supernatural elements where like he had a mind link with the killer or something.
huh?
I don't fucking know.
So I'm going to propose a moratorium on games that open where a kid dies, because this has not historically gone well for us, and also this is on the heels of BioShock Infinite. So maybe whatever we do next, let's not do something
Oh, we should
that
definitely
we
do a
hate.
game that's better.
Yeah.
Heroic death while investigating the disappearance of Sean Mars has made a lasting impression on the whole country. Colleagues from the press are united in paying tribute to this courageous journalist who sacrificed her life in the search for truth. I'm Brittany Sanders for ICN.
Okay, Brittany, it's a wrap.
So are we going to go back to the woman that was with Shelby?
What is the point of
Yeah, wait, what about Lauren?
This game just fucking hates Madison. This game just fucking hates Madison. That's...
Yeah.
Never mind, of course.
God, he sucks. Oh my God, it's not over.
Man, do we have to see this guy again?
He's being buried in 2 days in some godforsaken hole in the back end of Beyond near Washington. I have to attend as a matter of protocol.
Okay, so...
Jane and I didn't see eye to eye on much. No problem. I understand.
If...
Hey, sir, I still have his glasses. What should I do with them? Well, we won't be needing them again.
Yeah, it's like one more scene after this, I guess.
So, the drug addiction amounted to nothing. Ethan's visions and blackouts amounted to nothing. Every single character seems like they can die and just have their narrative peter off, with the exception maybe of Ethan.
Yeah.
And Shelby, who was the one likable character, turns out to be the murderer.
Oh. Oh, okay. We got
Technically
one more,
speaking,
like,
he did not die.
We got one more funny, weird thing here. I didn't know about this. Here we go. You guys ready for this?
Is it him? Is he a ghost?
I do enjoy the idea that he was not aware this technology existed, because it is in fact science fiction technology. He's just like literally pissing himself right now.
Is he about to sell us on the metaverse? Yeah, he's a ghost! I called it!
Fucking Norman Jaden, VR crime-solving ghost. The
yes!
end.
That is the one good thing in this ending. That is the only thing I've enjoyed this entire week.
Norman Jaden was much more likable when he was a ghost.
It's actually a really gripping, like, cyberpunk plot. Like, a detective whose partner dies, but, like, there's still a virtual version of him.
None of the families of the victims ever hired you, did they, Scott? I called every last one of them. All you did was collect the evidence you'd left behind. Wipe out your past and feed the misery of the parents whose children you've killed.
Okay.
I guess thematically it does kind of make a sort of sense how all the people he talked to were like, oh, it's nice to know there's something good in the world, and then it turns out that he's the one who did it.
Okay, you know what? I'm actually I like that. Lauren gets to do one cool thing. And we're fucking done.
Yeah.
Okay. Normally this is like where we talk over the end credits about all of our thoughts on the game.
I think we've already kind of done that.
Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're good. Let's just hard cut the black right here.
The end.